All right. Hey there. Hey there. Hey. I'm so excited that you are jumping on this weekly training session sponsored and held in the Marketing Tips with Sharvette Facebook community. I am Sharvette Mitchell. I'm CEO and founder of Mitchell Productions. We are a marketing and professional development firm. And for our entrepreneurs and small business owners, we work with them to help them with their marketing, their visibility, and their branding so that they generate more revenue because they've attracted more customers. And on the employee side, we help employees with their personal branding so that they have more morale and continue to move up the ladder and build their platform. And today we have this great session that we're going to be talking about like, wait, do I need a marketing plan? Do I need a marketing roadmap? That's what we're going to be tackling today. This conversation is for our entrepreneurs, our small business owners, our dualpreneurs, all of that. Listen, I'm super excited that Angie Angie Hughes Apparel over on YouTube said, yes, I have been able to catch a live training. You are here live with us. Deborah, thank you. So glad to see you. I know Deborah was saying, hey, I've been missing your face. I've been missing your voice. We are here live and in living color in Marketing Tips with Sharvette. So let's take one quick minute to allow all of the algorithms to send out messages to let you all know we're here. This quick intro, and we're going to get back and jump into it. All right. Imagine what it would feel like to throw a spotlight on your business and draw attention to the great services you offer. Picture having the tools and strategies to elevate the marketing of your business. That's the mission of Mitchell Productions. We consult with women entrepreneurs and a few lucky men to help them get more customers by focusing on their visibility, their marketing, and their branding. In working with us, our clients generate more revenue and increase their brand awareness. We do this in a couple of ways with consulting services, the Platform Builder Group Coaching Program, pop-up conferences, book collaborations, and the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show. Hi, I'm Sharvette Mitchell, your online marketing strategist, your overwhelm eliminator, your platform builder, and your confidence igniter. Let's schedule a meet and greet call so that we can accelerate your marketing. All right, there you have it, a little bit about me. I know some of you are brand spanking new and you're like, hey, I just jumped in here. I saw the title. I've been thinking about marketing. It's been one of the banes of my existence. Some people might be saying, some people are like, hey, I'm ready to jump in. I just don't know where. I think you have landed in a really great place. Again, this weekly training is being brought to you in the Marketing Tips with Sharvette Facebook community, but we might have shared it a little bit with a few other communities as well. Yes, Alice, thank you so much for stopping in. Listen, looking for a house. She's a realtor in Richmond. Thank you so much. Of course, the amazing Kimmy James with the intro. Hey, Sonia, so glad to see you. Happy Thursday here with us. If you are brand spanking new, what we're going to be talking about is a question kind of on the floor, like, wait, do I need a marketing plan? Do I need a roadmap? I'm actually going to take you through like literally a real life scenario situation that might be a little funny that we're going to kind of talk through that will help you answer that question. I bet you already know my response, but stay with me as we talk about this because you know that marketing is hugely important for literally all of our businesses, small businesses, large businesses, gigantic businesses, all of it is important. But let me formally introduce myself again, Sharvette Mitchell, CEO and founder of Mitchell Productions. We are a marketing and professional development firm, and we're all focused on your marketing, your visibility, and your branding so that you get more customers. I spent 25 years in corporate America and walked away February 2nd, 2018 to be a full-time business owner. No regrets, no looking back. Some of you may be here because of the Sharvette Mitchell Radio Show, which is also a podcast. We just finished episode 722. So we produce that. We are also publishers of book collaborations. So we have 6 book collaborations under our belt. Shout out to any of our authors that are here. You might be familiar with our books. Also, I'm a speaker and have an amazing 12-month program called the Platform Builder, which is based off of my trademark framework, a 6-part framework all around your visibility, your marketing, and your branding for those professional service providers. So So some of my platform builder clients may be here. If you're watching live or in the replay, just type platform builder, just type author. We want to celebrate you as we jump into this conversation around, wait, do I need a marketing plan? Now, let me just say, there are several of you here. Yes, yes, yes. Hey there. So glad to see you live, my friend. So glad to see you live. Good evening, Lisa. We are glad to have you. Thank you for the compliment on the earrings. Garden Jewelry. There, she does the yarn earrings. So I will make sure I get the exact name, but I think it's Garden Jewelry Earrings on Facebook. Yes, so glad to have you live. All right, welcome. Hey, Katina, thank you for stopping on by. All right, so let's jump into this. So, I started to say, so several of you have, and if you're in the Marketing Tips with Sharvette Facebook community, several of you have my complimentary marketing planner. If you do not have this resource, like completely complimentary, it's like 38 pages, digital download, go grab it right now. Well, don't leave the live, but like grab it today, grab it tonight when you finish watching. My marketingplan.biz is where you can go. My marketingplan.biz is where you can go. And so if you have the marketing planner, listen, sound off in the chat. Tell them it is all the business. It is all the things. Sound off in the chat there if you have the complimentary marketing planner. I know several of you in the Marketing Tips with Sharvette Facebook group have come into the group because you grabbed the planner. So I wanted to make sure if you just happen to be watching somewhere else or you don't have it, grab it. It is a huge resource, which actually kind of started me down this road of this conversation tonight. Wait, like, do I need a marketing plan or a roadmap? Now, some of you watching, I know I'm about to date you. I know I'm about to date you, but I'm just curious if there's anyone here who, hey girl, hey, thank you. Hey Brenda, thank you for being here. Hey Kamisha, hey Carlithia. Oh my goodness, Carlithia, I'm about to talk about you. I'm about to talk about you. Oh, thank you. Yes, Lisa says she has it. Go get it. Unsure why your profile is showing up. I see you. I know that you're here. Thank you, Sonia, who is saying, yes, it's an asset. It's an asset to building your roadmap to your brand development. So, the question, the roadmap. So I'm curious if there's anyone that's watching live or even later, were you ever a person that actually liked like maps, like paper maps, like the actual physical roadmap? Is there anybody here that was that map type of person? I don't know. It might have been high school. It might have been. Some of you are probably too young and you've never even seen a physical like roadmap. But what do we have now, right? What do we have now is the digital version, right? We've got our map apps on our phones. And so I want you to think as we are having this conversation, wait, do I need a marketing plan or I'm going to say a marketing roadmap? I want you to be thinking about taking a trip and having a plan. And so literally I was at my mom's house earlier today. So my mom, her friend Carlithia, who I just saw you didn't know I was going to talk about you. I just saw her in the comments, and my friend Christina, they took a road trip. So they are on the water in Norfolk right now. They made it. And so what was interesting, oh my goodness, I see Alice is testifying. She's saying, yep, old enough to have a road atlas, somebody said, no, not a map lady, but GPS or Siri. Yes, Siri can direct you to where you want to go. So I was at my mom's house about 2:00 today. They're leaving from Richmond, going to like the Norfolk area. And so they're having this conversation. My mom was like, because they had to go from one side of town to another, and then they were getting on the highway. So then my mom was saying, well, no, we can go this way. We can go and get on 95 and then jump over to 64. And then Christina was saying, no, when we go over South Side, we can go a certain way, and then we can jump on 288, and then we'll pick up 295. That'll drop us off there. Then Carlithia mentioned, well, there's another route. There's a scenic route where you can take Route 50 or Route something, and you can get to where you want to go. I'm already preaching. Oh, and look, my mom is here. No surprise, right? I'm already preaching already. Well, as we start this conversation of, do I need a marketing plan or a marketing roadmap? One reason why, of course, I'm going to say yes, absolutely, you need a marketing plan and a marketing roadmap is number one, there are multiple ways to get to your marketing goals. There are multiple ways to get to your marketing goals. So while I was sitting there, and actually I'm at the office now, I did, of course, didn't go with them. I'm here in the office. I put in, get me to the area that they're going to in Norfolk. And those of you know, if you use, and I know you can't see the writing, but you can see those three green squares, right? When you are using something like this map app, it's going to give you three different, sometimes two, but three different, it gave me three different ways to get to this one goal. You have three people who are starting in the same place, who want to end up in the same place, but there were three different directions that you could go. So here's where the crux and the problem comes in for entrepreneurs and small business owners related to their marketing. There are so many things you can do that people are feeling overwhelmed. Is anyone feeling that way? There's so many directions you can go with your marketing that a lot of consumers, a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs are feeling overwhelmed because which route do I take? Which of the three green buttons do I select? Because there are multiple ways that you can get to your marketing goals. Now, I did a video a little while ago about marketing, about determining your marketing goals. And if you have the marketing planner, there's a little bit of pre-work, like the first couple pages are about your marketing goals. So definitely take a peek at that. What are examples of marketing goals? You want more customers, you want more leads. Some of you, you're like, I'm good with customers. I'm trying to build my authority. I'm trying to get more speaking, more media. You've got to decide what your marketing goals are, right? But one thing, as we think about this conversation, wait, do I need a marketing plan? Do I need a marketing roadmap? My answer, of course, as your marketing consultant is absolutely yes, you do. One of the reasons why is that there's multiple ways to get to your marketing goal. So as they were deciding, going back and forth, each one of them, there was three different ways to get to Norfolk, right? What had to happen before they drove out of my mother's driveway was they had to decide what direction they were going to go, or at least the driver, even if the backseat riders didn't have a say in it, the drivers had to decide what plan of action, what are the marketing activities I'm going to do. There's a ton of things that you can do, right? But what am I going to do? You have to make that decision because there's multiple ways to get there. And so then sometimes people are like, well, should I be doing Facebook, or should I be doing Instagram, or should I be doing Reels, or should I be doing email marketing? Now we take it out of social media. Should I be doing podcasting? Should I be doing YouTube? Should I be working on my SEO? Should I be? And so all of this comes up. Yes, I'm seeing some overwhelms coming in. Yes. Oh, okay. 460, was that the route? I think that was the route. Thank you. Hey, Gwen, thanks for popping in. Yes, people feeling, and definitely business owners, entrepreneurs feeling confused. Somebody saying, hey, tell mom hello. Haven't seen her since the summit. She's here in the audience, so she sees you. So you're going to have to decide a way that you're going to go, because there's so many routes that you can take that you're going to have to make a decision of which way you're going to go. And then that's going to help reduce your overwhelm. But here's the second thing. So as I pulled up our options, right? So we're talking about, do I need a marketing plan, or I'm going to even say marketing roadmap, however you want to think about it. I feel like this kind of live scenario of my mom and Christina and Carlithia on their way now in Norfolk at a retreat, and all of them having three different ways they could go, the GPS giving three different ways. But here's the thing, there's also multiple time frames to get to your marketing goals. There are multiple time frames. So when I went in and said, okay, well, there's three options, what made the difference in the options? Right now, as of right now, one option said the fastest route, you can get there in 1 hour and 47 minutes. One option said 2 hours and 3 minutes, and said 2 hours and 9 minutes. There are multiple time frames to get to your marketing goals. So number one, this right here, give yourself grace. If you're kind of looking, saying, well, I feel like people are running past me. I feel like people are doing so much more than I'm doing. There are multiple time frames to get to your marketing goal. Yeah, trying to figure out this marketing thing. Thank you for being here. Hey, Karen, my TikTok friend. Thank you for being here. And if you are just popping in, I'm addressing this question. Wait, do I need a marketing plan or marketing roadmap? The answer is absolutely yes, you do. Yes, you need a marketing plan or a marketing roadmap. One reason is that there's multiple ways to get to your marketing goals. So as a map app would give you, I know you can't read it, but you can see those 3 squares. You're going to have to decide, number one, which way, what are the things that you're going to do, what marketing activities are you going to do. The second thing you're going to have to take into consideration is that there are multiple time frames. So here's the thing. Here's what's interesting. You, in general, some people have both, but in general, you either have time to spend or you have money to spend. You either have time to spend. Welcome to all those that are coming in. I love seeing your interaction and being here. You have time to spend or you have money to spend. So if we think about, hey, why would I pick the 2-hour and 9-minute route versus the 1-hour and 47-minute route? Some people like the scenic route. Is there anyone here that likes to take the scenic route when they're going somewhere? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Deborah, let me capture this comment. She says, some people are too close to their projects to see what's right in front of them. Oh, Deborah, I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because one reason why it's really great to have a marketing plan or have a marketing roadmap, in this particular scenario, what I love about like a map app is once I pick the route that I want to go, then I blow up the map. I can see out and then I can come in, and I can see out and I can come in. So I love that comment that sometimes you're really close to it. This other comment, yes, indeed, I believe in doing things at my pace to avoid burnout. So that person might pick the route that says it's going to take 2 hours and 10 minutes. There are multiple time frames to get to your marketing goals. So give yourself grace. Also, marketing, let me just say, in general, definitely if you are a service provider, marketing is the long game. Like, you're not just jumping, like, marketing is a long game. If you have products, yes, there are things that there are a little bit different strategies that you're going to need to do because you are dealing with instant, quick response. So you got to grab people quickly. But if you are a service provider, this is the long game. Yeah. So Aisha said, I love the scenic route. Other people saying, I love the scenic. Look at that. People are saying they love the scenic route. So as we equate this to this conversation around, do I need a marketing plan, a marketing roadmap, and some things for you to think about, that there are multiple time frames to get to your marketing goals. Some of you have very full lives. So let's just kind of walk through what that kind of looks like from a marketing standpoint. Let's say you're married, there are children involved, and if your children are playing soccer or doing dance or doing whatever, and you are volunteering at a church or at a local organization, and then you have there is a very full life versus maybe someone who doesn't have as many time constraints. They might be able to dedicate a more time or a different amount of attention to their marketing. So yes, a very full life. It is absolutely the long game. It is absolutely. Hey, Wanda, Deacon Wanda, thank you for stopping on in. All right. So that's the second thing that I want to say, is that there are multiple time frames to get to your marketing goal, and you either have time or you have money. So what does that look like from a marketing standpoint? You might be saying, I don't have a lot of time, so I need some assistance. So instead of me trying to figure out graphics, I'm going to outsource that to a graphics person and pay for graphics. I am going to hire a social media marketing team, or I'm going to hire a virtual assistant who will focus on some of the marketing pieces. Now, keep in mind, they can't do it without you. You still got to set the strategy and the plan, but they can do some of the functional things. That might be what somebody that says, hey, I've got more money to dedicate to this than time. That might be what that looks like. On the flip side, some of you might be saying, well, actually, I have more time because my money is not where I want it to be, or I haven't allocated where I need to allocate at this point. So that might mean that you are spending time learning Canva. Anybody like Canva? Canva is bae, right? Like you might spend time learning Canva versus saying, "Hey, I'm going to outsource the design of a brochure, the design of whatever you're having done." That would be an example of that, or that you are doing your own social media posting or what have you. So you either have time or you have money. Here's the beautiful thing, though. Here's the beautiful thing. As we talk about, there's multiple time frames to get to your marketing goals. There are things now that will even help you with time. Artificial intelligence, scheduling, pre-scheduling, some of the things that you can do to manage that. But here's the third thing, and I'm bringing the plane into land. Here's the third thing: a marketing plan or a marketing roadmap helps you with rerouting or pivots. A marketing plan or marketing roadmap will help you with rerouting or pivots. And if you just came in, I'm just addressing this question. Do I need a marketing plan? Do I need a marketing roadmap? The answer absolutely is yes. Yes, you do. And here's one of the reasons why. It will help you with rerouting and pivots. So once I select, as we talked about, this kind of analogy of this road trip. So my mother, Carlethia, Christina, all of them, 3 different routes. I don't know which route they decided they ended up going to. If somebody's on the trip, you could tell me. But once you pick a route, you all know if you use the map app, I don't know about Siri, but the Maps app, if there's traffic or if there is some type of detour, it will say, hey, I can save you 10 minutes if you want to go another way. Or, hey, I can save you X amount of minutes. But then sometimes it will say, hey, there's an accident ahead. You're already on the quickest route. It's just going to take you a little bit longer. Look at all the Canva. Listen, Canva is the best, is one of the best tools. Absolutely. One of the best marketing tools. Thank you, Maxine, one of my platform builders. She's saying, I'm learning Canva. I'm learning. Yeah. Check out Canva if you don't know about it. Having a marketing plan or a roadmap will help you with rerouting. So in the practical kind of real scenario, right? Once I pick one of these and I say go, if I am driving, I leave one place to get to another destination, and there's some interference, there's some construction, there is some accidents or whatever, it'll try to tell me, hey, there's another route you can go. What does that look like from a marketing standpoint? What does that look like from a marketing standpoint? What if you are doing things that aren't working? What if you're doing things and you're like, okay, I'm seeing some traction, but I don't know what it was that worked. If you have a plan in place, you can kind of look back and see where you've been, right? You can, because the decision for me is, okay, if you're telling me you're going to save me 10 minutes, how much farther do I have to go? How much have I already been? I have some information that I can make some decisions with. So if you're saying, okay, hey, I'm getting customers, but I don't know where they came from, what I should be spending my energy on, then if you have a plan, you can look back and say, okay, well, I was doing an email every other week. I was doing a video every week. I was doing some business development. I was going to some networking events. If you had a rough marketing plan of what you were doing, then when it's time to make some pivots, yes. Or if it's time to reroute and maybe spend less time on one thing and spend more time on another thing. And here's the indicator for that. Figure out where your last 3 to 5 customers came from. And I want you to type in the chat right now. I want you to type in the comments, those of you that are business owners, I know it might be hard to do 5. So where are the last 3? Let's just say, where the last 2 or 3 customers? Where did they come from? How did they find you? How did they get to you? And if you can equate it to a marketing activity, put it in the chat for us. Put it in the chat. But having a marketing plan or having a marketing roadmap where at least you have a guideline of what you've been doing, so that that way, if you do feel like, okay, I need to make a pivot over here, and here's how else a pivot can show up. Here's how else a rerouting can show up with our lives. What if there is a family emergency and you need to be out of pocket, or you have a planned 2-week vacation and you're out of pocket, or something that you have furniture delivery and it was supposed to be there by 9 a.m. and then they didn't get there to 6 p.m. Just life, right? Life has reroutes and life has pivots. But if you have a plan, you can look at your plan and say, okay, especially for the things that are planned. So for instance, a 2-week vacation or really busy time. If you work full time and you're doing your business on the side and there's a really, really busy time on your job, then you can pre-schedule emails. You can pre-schedule posts. You can pre-plan for things. That's if you have a plan. That's if you have a plan. So I'm a huge advocate of you having a plan. Doesn't have to be robust, doesn't have to be 1,100 pages, but you want to have something written down where you have actions that you can do. And this was validated for me. One of our platform builder sessions we had with our clients that we work with for 12 months. And I gave them, we have a book collaboration that we're doing. And I gave them a 3-month social media marketing plan for the book collaboration. And literally like 3 of the ladies were like, right away said, I'm just happy to have a plan. Like, I'm just glad to see like on paper what I'm supposed to be doing. So for some of you, that's going to really help with your marketing because you need to see it and need to have a little bit of structure around it. And guess what? McDonald's, Target, Bloomingdale's, Dick's Sporting Goods, Lowe's, any of these places where you see commercials and you see marketing, they have a plan. They're not just deciding, oh, we're going to put these Nikes on sale next week. No, that was probably decided 6 months ago, and they got to get the inventory in and all of that. So you want to be thinking bigger than where you are. So look at some of the referrals. So some people are getting referrals from in person, which is a marketing strategy. So if there's in-person events or you meet people in person, LinkedIn, so that's a professional networking site. So awesome there. Sonia saying she got referrals. That was marketing to establish clients with an incentive. So referrals. And guess what? Content marketing and definitely social media marketing, that is nothing but online referral engine. So it's nothing but online referral engine, which plays into our next session that we're going to have this coming Monday at 12 noon. Funny enough, I have some furniture being delivered on Monday. They gave me a window, but we're gonna do it either way. All right. But this coming Monday, our second part 2 of our March series, we're going to talk about, so should I invest time and effort into content marketing? Really, should I invest time and effort into content marketing? We're going to talk about that. And again, if you don't have my complimentary marketing planner, it is a digital instant download, especially if this conversation has got your wheels turning and you're like, okay, I do need a plan. I need something to be working with. This literally hits you, you get hit the ground running with it. And so grab that at mymarketingplan.biz. A lot of you that are here, definitely in the Marketing Tips with Sharvette Facebook community, you already have this planner. That's actually how you ended up here and got the notification to watch this. If you are watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you won't miss any of our training there. And for some of you, the next step is to have a conversation with me. So if you're like, okay, Sharvette, I've done enough DIY. I need some direction around what I should be doing with my marketing. I have a complimentary 15-minute meet and greet call that you can schedule at callsharvette.com. Complimentary meet and greet call on the phone. Yep. Callsharvette.com, not Zoom, not team meets, just on the telephone. Callsharvette.com. Schedule that. I invite you to do that right now. So other ways that that customers are coming in, which lends to this conversation of, okay, do I need a marketing plan? And then if you are paying attention to where customers are coming from, in general, you will be able to tie back to a marketing activity or how a marketing activity helps that. So refresh, referrals are huge for me in the coaching, speaking, and consulting space for years. So absolutely. And again, what happens with referrals is someone will be on Facebook or on Instagram a lot of times, and they'll say, "Hey, I'm looking for XYZ," and they'll start tagging people. That's one way. But here's the other way. Even if it's completely offline, let me just give you a spoiler alert. Even if it's completely offline, and I think that was Lisa that commented, and someone said, "Hey, you should really work with Lisa Shaw." Um, they're going to go look you up. They're going to go look up your digital footprint. So there's still a marketing that they're going to come into contact with. If they go to your website, then they're probably going to pop onto your social, might even jump over to your YouTube if they like seeing video. And so the marketing that you do, that content marketing, will just reaffirm, because that's what happens with a referral most times. And you all can attest to this in your own personal shopping experience. And I'm done. You can attest to this. Like, you still kind of want to validate and go look up that person. And so what is it that they see when they look you up? All right, let me check the comments here. Let me check the comments. Yeah, absolutely. The long game. Look at all the people that love the scenic route. And so good. All right, I think we are good here. I want it to be 30 minutes. We're right at 30 minutes. Again, if you don't have my complimentary marketing planner, mymarketingplan.biz, download it. It is an awesome resource to get you going. And we address the question, wait, do I need a marketing plan? Do I need a marketing roadmap? And where you start and where you want to go, there are routes to that. And there are multiple ways to get to your marketing goals, and there are multiple time frames to get to your marketing goal. And having a marketing plan will help with all of that, and help if you have to do reroutes and pivots. I am Sharvette Mitchell, CEO and founder of Mitchell Productions. We are a marketing and professional development firm, and we look forward to continuing to connect with you. And we'll see you on Monday for our next session. Should I invest time and effort into content marketing? We're going to tackle that on Monday. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of the broadcast. I will see you all later. And my platform builder clients, I'll see season 8 at 7 p.m. Our season 8 cohort at 7 p.m. All right. Bye.